guess it ain't. Because I don't see it. Come on through, Renegades. Oh, come on through, honey. Girl, we got to discuss. We got to discuss what we know now. Hold on, let me shut this live out channel for the girls to know we on, honey. Ooh, child, come on in, Renegades. Come on in. What we know now. What we know now. I got my girl on the line. I got my girl.
Hey, Renegades. Hey, T Danielle, JLC, Cher.
Ooh, child, let's talk about what we know now. Let's talk about what we know now, honey, because, girl, it's been a lot of revelations in just less than 24 hours. Ooh. In less than 24 hours, there's been a lot of revelations going on with this whole Tommy and Castro situation, girl. And we gonna talk about it. Ooh. Come on in, Renegades. Hold on. Give me 1 second, child, so I can get y'all, so I can see who all up in the building right quick, honey. Come on in. Come on in. Oh, we live. We live, Renegades. We live. Hold on. Let me see where y'all at in this chat. Hey T, hey JLC, come through, come through. Okay, I see the bush watchers. Y'all can hit that like. At least if you gonna be in my damn bushes, at least like the damn video, bitch. Okay, that's the least you could do. You scared to drop down, so don't you? I won't see you hit the like button or not. Damn. My God, today get the Russian your asses in here, girl. Hit the like if you ain't gonna drop down and say hello. Hey, Tamar. Hey, Tamar. Hey, Boom. Yes, come through, JLC. Been a member for 37 months. You better come through, gang, gang. Goes. Goes. Them 37-month membership goes. Yes, thank you, JLC. And I appreciate you, love. Gang, gang, come through, come through. And I had got something earlier from somebody. Thank you, boo. I see you right here, love. I was making sure that I was going to make sure I shouted you out, love. Thank you, boo. Said goes, gang, gang. Take care. Thank you, boo. Yes. Goes. Goes. Them take care. Goes. Yes, thank you, boo. I appreciate you, love. Gang, gang, come through, come through. So yeah, honey, we got to talk about a little piece of what we know now regarding the Castro and Tommy situation. Now, I was definitely not pleased in the least. Now let's just go ahead and swipe, because Jay Wilson, we gonna swipe left on him real quick. Okay. Jay Wilson was at a party. Okay. I'm not going to allow the man to say he wasn't at no party. He did say he was going to a party earlier on that day. Okay. I can't believe I'm defending the weasel. But he did say he went to. Do I believe in any time during his festivities at this party that he did not peek on YouTube? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I do believe in some way, shape, or form he was peeking and looking, and he had already seen the situation. He may not have seen the situation go down, but he pretty sure heard the girls talking about it, because that's what everybody was talking about yesterday. So was Jay Wilson at a party? Yes. But do I believe during his time at the party he seen something on YouTube? Yes, I do. Okay. Now, he is trying to throw it out. You see how he trying to throw Brian under the bus? Girl, he done threw Brian under the bus real quick. Okay. Oh, yes. Child say, Jay Weezer, you don't have no shame. You don't have no shame. He instantly threw Brian under the bus. Now, child, we just seen Brian laid up in the hospital with IVs. Didn't know what was going on with him, honey. We thought we was gonna lose Brian, child, a couple of weeks ago. And child, you decide to choose Brian out of all people to throw under the bus like that, Jay Weasel? On a Sunday? Why you ain't been around there playing that Fisher Price piano for the last couple of weeks, huh? Was you dipping in and dipping out on them folks around there to their churches? Cause you sure doing a whole ministry, a whole Sunday service on the YouTube's child. I said, oh no, ma'am, look at this. So he done threw Brian completely under the bus. Say, honey, I wasn't the last ones that talked to him. It was Brian. It was Brian the last ones. Well, honey, you've been engaging.
So?
Exactly. You've been engaging. You've been hosting. Your platform was where the girls was hosted at. All this time. The one time Brian have them over there, now it's all being thrown on Brian. I'm confused. I said, ooh, that's messy boots. How he gonna throw it all on Brian because the situation happened after them being on Brian's platform? Nigga, you been instigating.
Right.
You been in cahoots. You been egging it on. So I don't know why you confused. That's what the people are saying, Jay Wilson. We're not saying it's your fault, or the people are not saying it's your fault because Tommy put his hands, he bopped Castro or what have you. It's not about that. It's about you kept it going even after they had got Tommy off of here.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy has said, now I found out what's going on with Tommy. He said he bipolar and schizophrenic.
I told you it was bipolar. I knew it.
He said bipolar, schizophrenic. And you over there enticing and engaging and cahooting with a schizophrenia, that's just like Wiley. You didn't want to have nothing to do with Wiley. Bipolar and schizophrenic, and you can't see through that? That shit was weird. So, yeah, you may not have nothing to do with this most recent situation or incident, but yeah, you helped build it up to where it's at now. You was the one laying the stones, brick by brick, with this shit. No one else wanted to talk about that shit because everybody had been vocal about not wanting to see them abusing each other. So don't try to turn it around on everybody else who's speaking out and saying, yeah, nigga, you kept it going when everybody else decided to fall back. And now you want to say, oh, y'all wasn't worried about Tommy and Castro. Y'all didn't want to hear nothing about that. Of course. Because we didn't want to hear about the constant physical and mental abuse that was going on over there. It was a many of people that spoke out and said they needed to leave each other alone. We've been saying that. We just didn't want to, we just wasn't watching that shit on the regular to see the constant buildup of what we seen happen just yesterday. But you was all in it with your popcorn and your cold one. Because you're not well. You talking about the girl's not well, but you hosted a girl that was not well. Where they do that at?
And gave her a platform.
Gave him a whole platform to keep the shit going. Okay, you should have been like, Tommy, nah, I don't think you got court case going on. I don't think I need to be bringing you up on my platform. Any other time you holler about my platform. But to throw Brian under the bus, and some things were said over there at Brian's. Now I'm kind of looking at it like, okay, Tommy had a concern. It seemed like, and I'm just going to call it 100. I'm just going to call it like it is. It seemed like Tommy has a concern that hasn't been addressed fully. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Y'all say y'all done been together for what? Almost 3 years. And that question is still like lingering in your head.
Wow.
It seemed like whatever that concern that Tommy has, it has not been addressed. And that's what fueled that man to do what he did. That's how it's starting to look. Because from what I heard over there at Brian's, it definitely, was definitely revealing. So do I think Tommy would deserve to be booped upside the head? Child, hell to the motherfucker no. We was all concerned. We didn't want to see him blank out like that, get hit and all that old weirdo ass shit. But it seems as if Tommy has a main concern. And yeah, on the one end, I'm like, why that hadn't been addressed? Considering how long y'all done been together, what prompted this urgency? And then with knowing that he done professed that he's bipolar and schizophrenia, schizo, you don't think his ass was gonna pull up? And then Castro invited him. Oh yeah. Now see, ooh, girl, I ain't got my, hold on. Y'all ain't heard me. Y'all ain't hear me. Y'all ain't hear me. Y'all ain't hear me. Girl, Castro invited him over there. So this changes the whole dynamics of what we seen yesterday. Because we initially seen the attack. But honey, when I got to getting into the TEE, and shout out to my Renegade Field Scouts who keep me abreast. When we was able to get into the TEE, I say, well, hold up a minute. Because yesterday, and you know QB ain't afraid to say, I take it back. Girl. Yesterday, I was like, child, why the fuck did he go over this man's house? He wasn't supposed to pull up to this man's house. Was he invited? It don't seem, but child, he was in fact invited. Castro clearly said, bring your ass over here. You ain't gonna come over here. So you invited him over there, Castro, for one. I said, oh. You said you was gonna whoop his ass. So as much stress as he was sending you, you was sending to him. You welcomed that bopping. This was prior to Tommy pulling up. You invited him up. You told him to pull up on you. Now, you may have had other intentions. You may have other plans. But when you're dealing with somebody that's schizophrenic and drinking and bipolar and have this burning question that they has not been able to get a straightforward answer from, yeah, you got a ticking time bomb on your motherfucking hands, bitch. Oh, let's talk about it. Oh, y'all girls ain't ready tonight. I say, now what had happened around here? Tommy said he was gonna call the police. He was gonna make the police aware. So is this his way of making the police aware by just going ahead and being in lockup where he could just tell it all? Because I'm pretty sure Tommy ran his motherfucking mouth, bitch. The way that nigga run his mouth.
And the way he was smiling on his mugshot.
Child cheesing on the mugshot.
Yeah.
Now they got him for what is it? Third degree. Hold on, cause the girl sent me the tea. Let me pull it up. They got him. Oof, child. They got him on domestic battering, third degree. Now that is not a felony. We thought by him banishing that damn club, that damn anti-theft device, that it probably would have been like attempt murder or some shit like that because of how heavy we know one of them things is. Well, according to the tea that Stump Down pulled up today and was playing, that's considered a whole misdemeanor. Third degree battering is a misdemeanor. Now, the person, whatever legal representation Stump Down had over there playing, that was legit. What we weren't talking about no Diamond Dory, none of that other bullshit. From what the individual was saying, you will definitely need a lawyer. Now we know Tommy Daddy is a preacher, so I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna have no issues with that. That's probably why he was over there smiling on that mugshot. Cause he gonna definitely have paid representation. Considering what we know now, so you would definitely want to have legal representation for a charge like this, because not, regardless of it just being a misdemeanor, it can stick on your record, and then you will be not able to probably like get a register for a weapon and things of that nature. From the little bit that I heard, okay, y'all have to go over there to Stump Down, honey, get the rest of that tea, cause he was doing some legal work. She was paralegaling, okay. Stump Down is paralegaling in this whole situation, child. Okay. Oh, so yeah, it's a misdemeanor that he's facing. But I'm pretty sure that when Tommy ass got up in that motherfucking interrogation room and got questioned about what had happened, he got to running his mouth and telling what had really had happened around there and what caused him to do what he did. So yeah. And then Castro had his ass. What's up, Reed? Hey, Barn Dog. What up, Voodoo? Hey, always be a cruiser. Come through, come through. Yes, come on through. So, where was I at? So yeah, it seemed like Tommy is like conflicted. He want to know something that he feel like you not being truthful with him about, Castro. Now, I'm not going to get into the details or the depths of that because that ain't none of my business. But what I am seeing is that, yeah, it's the fact that he cannot pinpoint what the fuck, and that got his ass out here going berserk.
He said, really, bro?
And I don't blame. Now, what's up, Castro? I'm just telling it from how I'm looking at it. I'm just telling it how I'm looking at it. So you may not agree. You may agree. It is what it seemed like. He's just like, he's really frustrated about that. That's what it's looking like to me. Because you did say over there on Brian's, bring your ass over here. Woo-wop-bam, woo-wop-bam. So he showed up. That's what we seen. We seen you get hit. We seen you try to get out of the situation, but it didn't work out. So I'm confused. And then they said you was supposed to been going to the hospital, but you didn't go to the hospital. Then you said you did go to the hospital. You show a band. Dimple saying that's some old shit. Then they saying you went to the hospital. You showed the band over there on Brianna's. They say, okay, yeah, you did go to the hospital. But then they say you over on somebody else's platform saying, well, you left the hospital. You never get checked out. I'm like, what? What's really good? I'm like, well, was you going to get checked out or not? And then last night, we see the whole situation where you didn't even want, you said you didn't want to go to the hospital because you didn't want to take the walk. Well, the girls would have paid for an Uber for you to go to the hospital. But you were so involved with the pickle juice and the gin, and you never went where we was advising you to go. So that was quite confusing. It was like, why was you avoiding the hospital after gushing all that blood, and then you was still sitting up there with them white people leaking and letting them put crazy glue and cotton balls on your damn head, as if that was sufficient enough. That, like, where we do that at? So now, from what we seen yesterday, it kind of explains why you didn't take the extra steps that everybody was expecting you to take. Because early on in that day, you had antagonized this man and invited him to your home, not expecting him to pull out a fucking club and knock you upside the head. That's what we seen. That's what we just witnessed. And it was so kind of heart-wrenching to see, like, know that you had went through a situation like that, and you pretty much just said to the people, like, fuck how y'all feel, y'all concerned. I'm just gonna sit up here and drink and smoke and act like nothing happened. And now we supposed to believe, oh, you took care of your business last night? I'm confused. Like, the people was over there hoping that you was okay. We literally seen you black out for a good 15 seconds. Like, you literally was not moving, not anything. We just seen the motherfucking top of the motherfucking grass, the bushes, or whatever the fuck that you had fell in. You came to and you showed us yourself profusely bleeding. You was over there telling the white folks that you was still leaking. They was telling you was still leaking the whole time. We seen that. So we was like, why the fuck you ain't going to the hospital? Why your ass ain't going to the hospital to go make sure your ass is okay? You ain't got no fucking concussion or no shit like that. And then a few of the girls was like, well, shit, if Tommy had got arrested, did you even give a statement to the police about being attacked? It's a lot going on, honey. And it ain't adding up. Like, what's really good? I'm confused. I mean, did anybody else see anything different than what I seen? Because this is what I seen. If anybody seen anything differently, let me know in the chat. Because that was like very like blasé of you to come live after we just seen you get your lights knocked the fuck out. And you sitting up drinking and smoking as if this situation didn't just happen to you. That was not smart at all. And then you had all them people, including myself, in your chat, like saying, is you okay? Like, is you going your ass to the hospital? Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, dude, you could, like, something could seriously be, you know. And you paid it no attention. You literally ignored the people that was concerned for you. For some motherfuckers that was just talking, just bumbling. Just bumbling. That was definitely fucked up. That was not cool at all. You pretty much just gave us your ass to kiss. That was very sad. So from that, from how you played that, from the situation, the little tidbit of stuff I done seen this morning, and then me backtracking to, yeah, what Jay Wilson said. Yeah, the last person you talked to, you and Tommy, was Brian. Yeah, that raises a lot of eyebrows. I mean, wouldn't it raise eyebrows for you?
No.
That didn't look kosher. So we like, what the fuck? Like, you hear all these people rallying behind you, like, oh my God, this man done came to your house, done knocked you upside the head, unprovoked, unarmed. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my God, this motherfucker done left you, sped off on you. This nigga literally left you. We was there. When Tommy rolled out on your ass, when Tommy rolled out, it was the same people that was in your shit last night that was there hoping that you got your ass the fuck up yesterday. And you gave us your ass to kiss. That was not cool at all. So it's making me kind of question, like, what the fuck? Like, was it really a situation where you was provoking and sneakity geeking it to where that shit led up to where it happened? Because I blatantly heard you over there on Brian's say, pull up. You ain't gonna do shit. Come over here. That's an invitation. That's an open invitation. That throws out mainly everything we seen yesterday. What we seen yesterday when you got attacked was totally different once it was found out that you invited him to your home. You don't think he told them people that? You don't think that he told them people that? Like, yeah, he told me to come over there. He told me I was a punk pussy ass. I wasn't gonna do shit. So my third voice, cause he's schizophrenic, as he said, told me to go my ass over there. And my fourth voice told me to pick up that motherfucking club. And my fifth voice told me to hit that nigga. Child. Then you got ZT over there calling the bells bombs. Why ZT over there calling the bell? He trying to get him out. He over there, ZT trying to call the bell bondsman, child. I don't know, Castro. I'm glad you okay. Like, that was hurtful. That was like, the fuck. We done already seen a couple people get like taken out from YouTube. The people in Vegas, that couple that was arguing. Like, it's done been like a lot of shit happening on these fucking social media apps where people been losing their lives, child. And for the people to witness some shit like that happen to you and they care about you, and for you to have this like blasé attitude about it, that shit's not cool. At all. And if you was antagonizing that man, like I said yesterday, you need to leave that man the fuck alone. You're not dealing with somebody who is like mentally rat type. He clearly done stated that he bipolar and schizophrenic. That means he can make up anything in his head. So you could be absolutely telling him the truth about everything. I'm not calling you no liar. I'm not saying you being deceiving him. You could be being truthful about every motherfucking thing coming out of your motherfucking mouth. But because you dealing with somebody that has a mental illness as schizophrenia, they gonna think and make up anything in their fucking head, regardless of what you or anyone says. That's dangerous. And we seen it play out. Baby, he can say whatever he wants to. I'm not gonna stop my commentary. I'm not gonna. So you can have whatever opinion you want. He can say whatever he wants. Don't block him. Don't delete him. Let him say whatever the hell he wants. But that's not gonna deter me from saying what I'm gonna say. So just have a seat, and yeah. That shit looked weird. It was just like, yeah, you invited a motherfucker over there, then when he do something to you, then we looking like, what the fuck, is he okay? Is he gonna survive this shit? And then you just make it seem like it really ain't nothing. Like that shit was something serious. Why is you playing with your life like that? For YouTube? This shit ain't that serious. But if you dealing with a motherfucker that you already know got mental issues and don't know what the hell half of the shit that's going on, talking and rambling off at the mouth, you need to realize, like, you need to leave a motherfucker like that alone. Why even engage? Why even provoke? Like that is a form of provoking a motherfucker. When you tell them, pull up, you ain't gonna do shit, I bet you won't come over here. That's what you said. And soon after he shows up, y'all get into an altercation. You tapping on his car. He pulls off. He runs up. You on the ground. You get up leaking like a motherfucker. If from the way he's saying it, you not being truthful to him. So if you ain't gonna be 100% truthful to him, leave that motherfucker alone. Because whatever the fuck he trying to find out the truth about, whether you done already told him the truth or not, whatever he got made up in his head, it's become dangerous to you. It's like a threat to you. And I just don't understand why you don't see that. Now his ass up in jail, and y'all gonna have to cross paths because y'all gotta go to jail, right? I mean, go to court. You gotta go to court. So you gonna still end up seeing this motherfucker, and he's definitely gonna be triggered. He's easily triggered. You know that. Like, why you, like... It's just not a good look.
On Tommy though, because he filed papers on him and went over there. That was dumb.
Yeah, that was dumb too. Like, and I'm not. Yeah, we not placing all the blame. It's not like I'm trying to place all the blame on one individual. They both, got their own, parts to play in the situation, and that is true. How the fuck Tommy had his ass talking about some he need paperwork against a motherfucker, but you quick to run your ass over there as soon as a motherfucker say you ain't gonna show up. Well, you should have said, yeah, I damn right I ain't gonna show up. I got paperwork on you, bitch. That's what Tommy should have said. That's how he should have played that shit. But because he's easily triggered, he had to run his ass up over there.
Well, he's not taking his medication either, so that's another thing.
Yeah, it's like you dealing with a ticking time bomb at this point. Like that's not safe. That's not healthy. That shit's scary. Motherfuckers was definitely scared to see all that blood coming from out of your head, and then you not wanting to go immediately and figure out what the fuck if you was completely cool for the rest of the night. Like, I mean, you a grown ass man, do whatever the fuck you want to. I ain't your motherfucking pappy. The fuck? But I'm just saying from how everybody's seeing this shit play out, like, it was looking kind of like fucked up. I would have been a little bit more serious about that situation. I wouldn't be like, well, hold on a minute. Let me figure out what the fuck. Bitch, I need a cab. Can y'all give me a cab to the motherfucking hospital? Motherfuckers would pay for a cab to get you to the hospital. You didn't have to walk. We just wanted to make sure you was okay. We just wanted to make sure you ain't have no injuries that you would be experiencing problems with a few hours later on down there. Because you was, the way you was sounding over there with them white folks, and I don't know why they was letting you, how the fuck they over there mending you up from a whole leakage, but letting you sit up there and drink and smoke freely. That's the last motherfucking thing somebody who, okay, they play like, oh, we gonna bandage you up and stop the blood a little bit, but you was still over there bleeding. They shouldn't have been like, the fuck? Hell no. Everybody was like, what the fuck is going on here? What in the hillbilly shit is this? What in the green acres is this going on? That was even like okay, I guess. That's why I was like, yeah, I guess. I'm dipping. Cause I wouldn't have been sitting up there throwing back shots and puff passing. When I know, bitch, I blanked out, bitch. Bitch, I'm going to get a hair bandage, bitch. I'm going to get x-rays, CAT scans, MRI, bitch. What the fuck, I told this nigga to pull up on me, and now he done came up here and knock me. Bitch, let me get my mind right. You didn't even want to see if your mind was right. How you fogging up your mind right after you get bopped? That was not smart. And people were saying that. They was looking like, oh my God, like, dude. Child. That shit was messy. Messy. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, at least go and do the least for yourself. Damn. At least give the people a sense of ease of mind, because they was all over there concerned for you. They said, nah, I got some bandages, whatever they was over there saying. I'm like, the girl's like, damn, is they disinfecting? What was the rubbing alcohol? What was the peroxide? The girls was going in. The girls was like, where is the medical utensils? Where is the sterilization? But I guess, yeah, gloves burned out. They was like, where the gloves at? The girls was going in last night. And y'all had every right to do so, because I was on the same page like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, hell no. Now, I could see if it was like just a little bump. He done knocked you a little piece to where you got a little bump on your head. Then, okay, that may not have been need for immediate medical attention. But the way we seen you, yeah. I wouldn't have dared let all them people sit there in concern for me, and I just be sitting there. Letting a motherfucking bunch of hillbillies that you just met, neighbors or whatever the fuck, because it seemed like you just had met them motherfuckers. Sitting up there rambling. Like, hell no, we want to hear fucking from the medical team, bitch. We want to hear from the EMSs, the nurses, the doctors, bitch. We want to hear that beep in the background, bitch. We was looking for the beeps. We was looking for the beep, 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 beep. That's who the girls was looking for, Castro. Beep, 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 bitch. The fuck? My God, today, yeah, where the beeps at? Beep, beep, beep. What? Now you said you went, and now they saying you say you went, but then you left. They say you went. Now they saying you went, but you went and left. You never seen what the fuck. Like, I don't think that was cool. Like, yeah, at all. But I mean, to each his own. Good thing you okay. Perhaps you didn't suffer no severe injuries. That's a good thing. As far as, yeah, moving forward, I think you just need to leave that man alone. Show your ass up to court. Okay, don't do a Dovey. Oof. Shout out to my girl Dovey. Oof. Don't do a Dovey because Dovey is the oof. 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 Yeah. Show your ass up to court. And yeah, leave that man alone, honey. Leave that man alone. It's not worth it at this point. Because don't nobody want to see you hurt and don't want to see him hurt neither. In the big scheme of things. In a nutshell, neither one of you, no one wants to see hurt. Like, the fuck? So, yeah. Be smart moving forward with this thing. Because, yeah, what we witnessed yesterday was definitely not a good look. At all. But whatever, honey. Moving right along, Jam. Moving right along. Girl, you know Sir King and Bread.
Again.
Yes, honey, because Sir King said, Sir King said, why Brianna got them kids over there and they unplugging her stuff in her office? And Bree over there mad and in her feelings, girl, them kids pulling pranks on you. You work from home. You shouldn't be having no kids in your office pulling pranks and pulling the plugs on your shit. They know your ass can't. They know your ass can't bend over and plug that shit back up. Them kids smart, bitch. They like, yeah, unplug some shit. She can't plug it back up, bitch. That big bitch can't bend to no plugs, honey. Ooh, no, man, them kids getting you at your weak spots, honey. Ooh, they gonna wear you thin, bitch. When the last time Bree had her hair did? Cause since them kids done came over there, I ain't see Bree over there flipping no wigs and no braids. She can't even get her hair. They done took all your hair money for back to school, bitch. Ooh.
And Lemon. What? She beefing with Lemon too?
Fuck Lemon. I don't want to talk about nothing about that lame ass gump that do shit, lie. Nigga was over there trying to get the attention off of him, off of everybody else in Rico and all that shit. Talking about he done had a wellness check. I don't want to talk about nothing with that line. That boy lie too much. He'll do anything for you too. Lemon is a whole gump. He's still over there using Krista as a beard, trying to get a as a reused, re-dyed beard. Child, don't nobody care about nothing. He trying. Yeah, you want to try to attack Bree because you can't explain why you lied and told these people the police done showed up to your house for a wellness check. Sitting your ass up there with your fingers split like you finna eat somebody's booty. That's how he was sitting up there licking booty with the motions that he showed them ladies over there with them fingers and that tongue, them booty licking, sitting up there always looking like trying to look like he's somebody's damn, what is it? Bear Biv DeVoe looking ass. That boy is a lame. He been a lame since day one for me. He will always be a lame. He cockeyed. He funny build. Girl, Lemon is a lame. A lame. So yeah, I don't really be wanting to talk about nothing that he got going on over there. That shit ain't beef sector. He don't beef. That nigga don't beef. He sit up there and get drunk, get to yelling like a bitch. He always in bitch shit. He's a bitch. Lemon is a bitch. Okay? Lemon been a
Go
bitch.
back to who you were talking about.
He's a bitch. Bitchity bitch, bitch, bitch. You over there lying, talking about some motherfucker that did a wellness check on you. And I like, dude, what lengths will you not go to be some type of relevancy? Don't these people realize that we are in the smallest portion of YouTube? And they just be giving it they all and they most. Like that other one that always look like he auditioning. Like, girl, these girls is late, okay? Late. My God, today. That boy is so late. But it's people that ain't got it right. Like I heard somebody say, it ain't nothing but the insomniacs that be over there. I believe it. Bitches who can't get a good night's sleep. Them the only hoes that be over there listening to all that fuck ass, weird ass. I ain't never in my life seen a heterosexual or a metrosexual, pansexual, bisexual nigga sit up so much with a bunch of bitches just in just a bunch of confusatron ass shit. When do you get some pussy, nigga? When do you hit some skins? Cause you over there got motherfuckers making wet spots on your bed, booty wet, got niggas running from you like you the booty bandit. Like, all that dude, ugh. Sir King, get your son. Sir King, get your fucking son. Cause that motherfucker is tired. How you gonna be lying talking about a motherfucker that showed up to your house for a wellness check for what? Drinking too many bottles of Taylor Port? A too tight ass motherfucking do-rag? Was they looking for that mannequin with the wig on her head in the closet? Was that who they was doing? Wellness check. Ugh. I don't see how they do it. So, baby, he can't read no Bree. And we'll get Bree to business in any day. That boy can't read nobody on these streets. He's a whole clown. A whole fraud. Goodbye. No. Ugh.
No.
Ugh. No, explain that shit. Talk about your boy, Audio Pope. Talk about him. And how Queen 88 was over there wearing his ass out. The fuck? Ugh. He's a gump. Yeah, I said it. I try to stay clear away from all that bullshit he be over there on. Cause girl, no man. So I hope whoever asked that answers your question. Moving right along. Oof. Anyway, child. So yeah. Sir King was over there trying to get Bree the business, child, about them kids. Bree over there had to cut her live short because she over there setting alarm clocks and laying out clothes for school tomorrow. Child, this is messy. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Straight bullshit. What's up, Kendall? Kendall, I wanted to ask you about the red dress. You know they got the red dress thing in New Orleans. They had the thing down there, the red dress man. Did you see the girls down there in the red dresses? The red dress room. What's up, Rick? What? Did you see them down there? Was you anywhere? Did you see the red dress where they raise the money and they be in the red dresses and stuff? They say the girls is upset. They say the females down there
He said
upset.
it was the other day. He said,
Oh, did you go to it? Cause I've been seeing the little clips on TikTok. They was showing out. Had them females, some of them females down there was mad. Talking about some, where the men's at? Where the men? Who gonna be the boys? And all that old stuff. They like, child, that's just for raising money. It's a fundraiser. Get out of y'all fucking feelings. And then one of them trans girls said, she said, well, child, I can't tell ain't no men, cause how y'all having all these babies? I said, ooh, clock it.
where them things at? Oh.
I said, oh, no, man. No, she didn't clock it real quick. She said, how y'all complaining about a shortage on men, but y'all keep popping babies? I said, ooh, well, there you have it. Mm-mm. He said, yeah, I went. I didn't have a dress. But I had a red shirt. Oh, okay. Yeah, it seemed like that's cute. That's a cute little bop. And they raise money. What do they raise money for, actually? Like, what is the cause that they raising the money for? What is the cause they raising the money for? Because I seen the clips earlier today, and I'm like, ooh, they showing out. I heard about it. I kind of got introduced to it maybe like 2 years ago when I first found out about it. And I kind of watched a little bit of it last year, and then I seen some stuff about it this year. You say it was yesterday. My son and his friend was there. Oh, okay, Dream Girl. That's what. See, they had they red on, they dresses on, child. You say it's a charity. A charity for what, though? That's what I was trying to figure out. At QB Castro upset with you. I gotta see the Oh Lord, he over there cussing me out. Child, child, just line them up. They all cussing me out. They cussing out Godfather all month long, child. Oh, yeah, they cussing Godfather out all month. I don't care. When have we gave a damn about a motherfucker cussing us out or trying to buck up? Child, I done been here way too long to give a damn, okay? So he can let him get it out, okay? I'm gonna let him get it out, okay? Like I let Karen News get it out, because she sure was sitting over there like she was Girl, stop looking like you always auditioning the BB sector. That's what it gave. Roman, it was given very much, I'm auditioning to BB sector. And girl, while you over there with them long ass statements, child, ain't nobody impressed. We don't want you to call no dog catchers. Them was two human beings fighting. Why would the girls be asking you to call the dog catchers? Now you done forgot your own mission. You done forgot your own assignment. We was hollering about the girl said, since you was just last week calling the police and the cops and the authorities because you thought a motherfucker was in danger. Well, we seen a motherfucker in danger. Why you wasn't the first hoe to be out here dialing digits, bitch? Why you mad? You all up in, you so uptight. Why you so uptight? Girl, we always gonna call you a Karen and a cop caller. Anytime a situation where we feel the authorities should have been called, the girl's gonna say, where King Roman at? Why he ain't calling? Get used to it, bitch. How you got your ass over there on your long ass? Girl, we don't want to hear no theses and shit, bitch. Get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. I'm a some catch lockjaw. No, bitch. You catch carpal tunnel, bitch. You catch carpal tunnel whore from all the dialing you be doing and writing a statement of charges, bitch. With your weak ass. Ain't nobody impressed or scared of you, honey. Set it the fuck down. I'm just like, no, he ain't. People can call the animal police, yeah. Baby, they gonna, every time something happen, they gonna be like, where King Roman at? And he calling. You gonna always be the butt of the joke when it comes to police calling. Get over it, get used to it. The fuck? You set your own stuff up for that one. Weird ass. You so uptight. You definitely don't belong in the beef sector. Why they didn't figure that out the first time you spazzed out during an interview? Baby, I knew you wasn't hacked for this. You spazzed out in for an interview. A nigga got upset because he didn't have his bulletin points in order. You didn't have your index card shuffled up correctly. Get the fuck out of here with that weirdo ass shit. You want to be carbon copy ass nigga, you. Ugh. I was just like, girl, I know he ain't. I know he ain't. Yeah, they gonna always say where your ass at the call because we know you used to calling. The fuck? You publicly call, bitch. So get used to it. You will always be the butt of that joke. You're not gonna be able to change that. Quit being so fucking uptight about everything. Damn. You another one I think probably got a touch of schizophrenia. Ugh. I'm just like, girl, I know he ain't trying to cut up a little piece over there on a nigga over there writing a 4-page letter to the beef sector. We're not impressed. You backwards, mixed up minded ass nigga, you. How one day you call yourself asking for the forgiveness and the next day you call yourself having a tantrum? Girl, bye. No one takes you seriously. Anything you say, shake up out of your frail looking ass body or put on a motherfucking community wall. Get in line like the rest of the whores, honey. The fuck? I'm just like, I'm not, girl. The nerve. The nerve. My God. Moving right along, child. Moving right along. Who else we need to hit on right quick? Yeah, since we making them mad, let's make them all mad at one time, child. I don't give a fuck. Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me, boo? The fuck? I'm just like, girl.
He said he ain't mad at you. He just don't appreciate what you've been saying.
Who ain't mad?
Castro.
What did I say?
That's what he just wrote, honey.
Well, you ain't gotta be mad, honey. Shit. You'll be alright. Sleep on it. The fuck? That's all I can tell you. I ain't thinking about what I said about 10, 15 minutes ago, honey. If you still processing that, Castro, then baby, you ain't in the right room. You may want to catch the replay. Because, baby, you processing things a little bit too late for me. I'm on another bitch. What had happened? Child, you already got your spanking. The fuck? What the fuck? You want to be spanked a little bit more? The fuck? My God, to die. What you say, Stephanie? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Child, bye. Anyway, moving right along, child. Moving right along. Who else do I want to talk about right quick before I get my ass up off there, child? What y'all saying? He said you fake. I get that a lot, honey. Ooh. Castro, we were supporting you. What's your... Yeah, I don't know what he mad at. I don't know. Whatever I said, if he's still processing it, that's on his ass. I ain't got shit to do with that. We had to get... Oh, we heard Billie Jean gave up her whole little thing. She ain't doing that no more. Good for her. Because that was weak. Reed say, no, are they posted now? Oh, she talking to somebody else. Hey, Miss Angel TV, let me see all up in this chat right quick. Oh, that's Anna. Is that Anna? Hey, Anna.
Anna Lisa.
Hey, Anna. How are you? Yes. What's up, Queen Tulsa? Who else up in here? Hey, love. Yes. Bring that love on in the room, champ. Hey, Logan W. I see you, boo. Yes. So, yeah, I found that quite strange. What else did I find quite? Tracy, the girls is asking, why is you spending so much time over there on lemons? Is he paying you? Tracy, the girls want to know why you ain't on your own platform giving the girls the tea and the news. Why have you became a panel hoe? Tracy. Tracy, the girls want to know, when did you become a panel hoe? Oh. Because they saying you over there giving panel hoe. You over there being a panel hoe. Tracy, when oof. OG turned panel hoe. That's how the OGs fall. Ooh, glad I ain't no OG. Baby, the OGs go from the OGs go from OGs to panel hoes, bitch. That's a fall. That's a fall. Tracy, the girls is confused. I said, ooh, no, ma'am. They say bring the content. They say you done left the pieces high and dry, bitch. They say you over there being the damn the cheer squad leader for the Lemonettes. They say she squad leader for the Lemonettes. What happened to the pieces? Ooh. What you do with them pieces, Tracy? Oh, the girls want to know. The girls want to know what's up with the pieces. Because they say you've been parading and they want to know if you trying to take Lolo's spot. Oh, 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 oh. Is you finna be Lolo 2.0? Oh, Tracy. The pieces say they need justice. They ain't heard you sing the Tracy's pieces, my babies. They don't hear none of that no more. Tracy. The pieces want to know where they mama at. Do y'all see these? Them orphans y'all see straggling in the streets with no shoes on? Them Tracy's pieces. Them pieces. Oh, now I gave one a little loaf of bread, but that's all I could do. I gave one a loaf. You know I am the baker's man. So I gave one a loaf. I gave one of them a loaf. But I couldn't help the other 2, 3, 4 I seen. I seen one rummaging around there through treasures, garbage. Child. I seen another one over there, child, over there by swamps. About ready, so I don't know, child. Them Tracy, come get your kids. Why you leave home? Why you leave? You renovating? It's Tracy renovating. That's all I want. It's Tracy remodeling and re-renovating. Cause girl, they want to know why you ain't never at home. Girl, you got packages and all type of shit piled up at your door. Tracy, we need you to get home, girl, and check your mail. Tracy, you got some mail. Your mailbox flooded over, girl. Go home and check your mail, Tracy. Oh. Cause they say you ain't never at home. You ain't never at home, Tracy. What had happened? Oh. Now, speaking of just Krista, child, I heard she been going in, her and Big Bree and Nika. Ooh, Nika had woke her up a little piece. Nika had bopped a little piece that one time I heard baby Nika was going in on her child. I said, oh my. You say tree dog moved to the lemon tree. Damn. Oh, hey Keisha.
I guess you get your answer.
Oh. Reed say, can somebody tell me when the hell Tommy buy a club from the child? He had that thing, baby. They came with the car. That motherfucker, they threw that in when he bought the car, child. Cause the girl said that's an old nasty piece of Altima, honey. So they say they threw that in, child. Mm-hmm. I said, oh no, ma'am, baby, that was messy, dog. I sure hate to see that. Truly, I just hope they just leave each other alone at this point, cause yeah, if something like that was done for us to witness, anything else could go down. Like, and I don't want to hear nobody that I know of or done heard of or done been in the same spaces as, you know what I'm saying, to be like taken out like that. Like, that's just not cool. Domestic violence, like, regardless of all the little kikis and little reads and all that old stuff and little, giggles and, here for the shit, honestly speaking, we have to be real about this whole situation. Domestic violence is not cool, no matter if you're gay, straight, bisexual, hetero, asexual. That shit is not cool in any way, shape, or form. And domestic violence come in all forms, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. And it can not end well at times. You know what I'm saying? So if you find yourself in that type of situation, reach out to somebody who can help you get out of it. Because you never know where a person's mindset may be on that given day. And when people are dealing with mental illness issues, because we all, like, honestly, let's keep it a buck on this motherfucker. We all gotta be some type of fucking mentally ill to be our asses on this motherfucking social media app carrying on the way we fucking do each and every day. All of us is touched and it's not by a motherfucking angel, bitch. And
Where them things at? Yep, we all touch.
we all in some way to be even in this space. We all dealing with some type of motherfucking mental issues, a touch of it, a side of it, an inherited part of it, and men really deal with mental issues. Black men deal with mental issues all the time that never get addressed, never get looked over. No one's willing to talk about it. Nobody's willing to hear us vent about it. Cause if we do, we consider pussy, weak, and all this old weird shit. So you have all this bottled up shit that eventually explodes. And that's the real issue. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if motherfucker like what I'm saying or not, or how I view things, or my opinion, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. But what I do give a fuck about is that these things exist in our communities and we don't want to address them. We're afraid to speak on it head on in a constructive way. We afraid to help others that may or look or see it. It'd be a lot of denial. It's a lot of denial when it comes to mental illness and all type of stuff that affect our community. Domestic violence, drug use, like, alcoholism, all that type of shit. We be in denial. That's why we not able to help each other or help each other see what the issues is in our lives and shit like that. First thing we want to do is blaze up, drink something, fuck on something, spend some fucking money, and not address the real root of the fucking issues that's going on in our community. And then we see situations like we seen with that couple that married couple in Vegas. We see a situation like we see what happened with Castro last night. We see situations where we seen that couple on Facebook where he took his wife's life and his own life. So yeah, we may have a little Kiki over here, may drag a little piece, but bitch, I'm not gonna ever be motherfucking confused or in denial to not see what the bigger motherfucking picture is. So if you're not able to grasp that around these parts, then yeah, the Renegade headquarters ain't for you. Period. And it ain't no hard feelings. Holler at us when you catch the fuck up. That's the real issues that we need to be addressing.
And people need to take their medication and not just take it for a little bit and then I feel better so I don't take it. No, continue your medication because that has a lot to do with your mental illness as well.
Yeah, if you being prescribed something to help combat whatever issues you're having, then stand on that. Be on that. Yeah, I hear a lot of people say it's side effects to every medicine.
Sure is.
Excuse me, but eventually over time you will be able to either curb those side effects or those side effects won't be as intense as they were when you first started whatever regimen they're prescribing for you.
Or they could prescribe something that won't have
side effects. Yeah, they can prescribe something different for you. You never know. But you have to be consistent. You can't be in denial. And that's what I see with my people all the time. It be denial and the lack of communication. People be afraid to be vocal about these things because they afraid of how they gonna be looked at, what people gonna say. I don't give a damn about a motherfucker saying anything about me, bitch. I don't care about the backlash. Because out of all that naysaying, it's somebody that's receiving whatever the fuck I done came on this motherfucker and said, and they either applying it or it's gonna help them.
And self-medication is not where it's at. And if you take the medication, you can't be drinking and smoking on top of the medication, expecting it to help. That's not good.
No, it's not. So I think that's what we really need to be focused on. Like, yeah, it hurts to hear the truth sometimes, and yeah, every situation don't apply to everyone. But in a whole, there is a lot of denial and reluctantness to address what's really going on in our communities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
domestic violence is not cool.
School, they come from the old school generation where they don't talk about it. It's taboo. Now you need to talk about it or get help.
Yeah, we not sweeping shit up under the rug. How you think people gonna be able to heal? Those are the first steps to healing, overcoming, being able to let go, being able to forgive. That's what people be wondering why they can't forgive. It's because you done lived in denial all this time. You ain't never addressed what's your issue.
Mm-hmm.
How can you ask for forgiveness or give forgiveness if you haven't addressed the issue at hand? You don't even know what the fuck is going on to be able to be forgiven or forgive for. You just gotta be open. You just have to be open to being able to, you know what I'm saying, move forward with knowing that yes, domestic violence and battery and all that shit happens. But as you get older, you realize that that's not the route. So no, I don't condone nobody being hit, beat on, abused mentally, physically, none of that shit. We know arguments and shit happen with motherfuckers that's in relationships, friends. We know, but it's how you deal with those disagreements. It's how you approach those indiscrepancies that you may have. That's what shows your growth. That's what shows your adulthood. Being an adult. Having what Jay Wilson always say, emotional intelligence. That's
Yeah,
what
Ricky,
shows all
that's
those
good that
things.
he came to you. Because some children, they don't feel like they can talk to their parents, and it's good that your son felt like he could come to you and tell you that.
Yeah, because
Because
most kids,
a
they
lot
either
of
run to,
kids, they don't. They be scared to talk.
yeah, they'll run to social media, they'll run to their favorite
Mm-hmm.
rapper, their friends, all
Mm-hmm.
type of shit. So,
Or they
yeah,
don't even talk about it.
hold
They
it
usually
in.
just do that. They usually self-medicate, and that doesn't
Mm-hmm.
help
That
the
leads to drug
situation.
use. And it could be the wrong
Yeah,
shit.
and alcoholism because you're drinking or smoking or taking drugs to mask the problem.
Yeah, and I'm
But
not saying all this to say I ain't never self-medicated or tried to hold in my feelings and no shit like, and I ain't saying I won't do it again. I'm not saying all this to make it seem like, oh, I done got it all figured out. Here's a genie in the bottle ass remedy to the shit.
mm-mm.
But I know what the fuck is going on. I can identify. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in denial.
Yeah, you got to know yourself as
That's
well,
the
and
difference.
just
Hell yeah, I self-medicate all the motherfuckers. Bitch, hell yeah, I'ma roll up, tip a drink or two, bitch. All of it. Just like the next motherfucking man.
mm-hmm.
But I know my limitations. Every man gotta know their motherfucking limitation. I was taught that by a wise man that once was here. Every man gotta know his motherfucking limitation. And when you don't know your limitations, that's when you have a problem. That's when
That's
people
the
see you
problem.
spiraling out, doing weirdo ass shit, trying to impress, going the extra mile.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all better clock this T. Huh.
Mm. Just got to be able to communicate,
Stepping
let
out of
people
your
know what's going
norm.
on,
Not having no
especially
motherfucking
if you feel that way.
pullback.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But we gotta be more, yeah, just be more mindful. Like it don't come over. You don't learn this shit over a millisecond at the snap of a finger. But you will if you
Yeah.
be looking and paying the motherfucking attention, bitch. What they say,
Having.
you say
Mm-hmm.
what, boo?
Yeah. Yeah, I was reading what Reed was saying about her
But yeah, that was my.
depression.
That was the. I can give you a little bit of. I can give you a little bit of everything. I could give you a little dragging, bitch. I can give you a little motivation, bitch. I could put you on your head a little piece too, bitch. Clock it. It's all in fun. But trust, I ain't never been no fool. And ain't gonna never let a motherfucker persuade what the fuck I see, heard, saw, bitch. I'm the last person that you will ever try to be able to impress easily.
Mm. Mm-hmm. No, no, no.
Mm. My fancy don't get tickled that quickly. But you take a but you gonna work to get me a clock it. So yeah. I wish y'all all the best, all of us. But we definitely all motherfucking all our asses around this motherfucker. Yeah, we something a little wrong with us. Every last one of our asses.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be in this space that we in now, where all this fuckery is going on constantly. So yeah.
Yes, indeed.
What else we want to talk about right quick? I think I'm done with all that beef section. I want to talk about two more things right quick, and then I'm finna dip out. Child, what they say? Miss Girl who did the got the water song. What's her name? Tyler, or whatever. Girl, they say her album is. What's her name again? Tyler, baby. They say she only sold 4,000 records. They say her shit done flopped, floppity flop, because she was saying she wasn't black and they didn't. A lot of mess, child. They say that interview she did over there on the Breakfast Club wasn't no good comeback. It wasn't no good damage control. Baby, they said Miss Thing only sold 4,000 copies. I said, ooh, that's sad.
Wow.
So yeah, they paid. I seen that, and then I seen what else? I seen the girl Cash Doll. She ran off on the nail tech lady, and I'm just like, girl, how you run off on the nail tech lady? For 4 days, y'all done send this woman her money, but then as soon as she get on social media and start talking about it, you want to pop out and say, oh, you got paid, somebody else sent you the money. Well, I found it quite strange that you wasn't willing to pay her before you went to that wedding, but you was at the wedding throwing up $100 bills and making it rain on your friend. I said, that's messy as hell. I'm glad more of these stylists and nail techs and these hair gurus and stuff and these girls that's putting in the work to make these people look fabulous and shit is being very vocal now about how they be doing them and brushing them the fuck off. That shit wasn't cool to me. I'm just like, wow. You literally leave, and she only owe her $150.
My.
I don't give a fuck what type of motherfucking rush you in. You should have gave me my money up front, bitch. And then to see her at the friend's wedding, cause that was the event she got her nails done to go to. You leave me and go to the event, which is your friend's wedding, and you make it rain on her with money? But you got somebody else sending me my money 4 days fucking later. I was like, wow. The freaking nerve. That was messy boots. Child. They saying Rashida may not have this concert because allegedly, child, her baby, one of them kids over there done unalive somebody, child. So they saying she may not have this concert, girl. Oh, girl, it be a lot going on, child. It be a lot going on. And child, why everybody been talking about visiting hell and they visits to hell? Because the lady Queen came out and she did an interview, and this lady named Queen, she been telling about her experience with Jesus and hell and all this stuff. And she said her last experience going to hell, she seen Biggie in there. She said Biggie was in hell. He had got blended up in a damn blender. They blended him up in the blender. She said she originally saw him in the jail cell looking like in hell, looked like he had exploded in the middle and all this stuff. Child, then she said she seen Michael Jackson in there. The demons was whipping Michael Jackson, the dance, and every time he stopped dancing, they was whipping him to make him do the dance moves. She said Michael Jackson got all his dance moves from the demons. I said, girl, this is too much, child. Baby, she done put Michael and Biggie in hell. Child, y'all ain't seen that shit? Baby, and ever since I done heard her and she done been telling her story about her experience, baby, everybody done been coming out talking about their hell experiences, child. Now, I thought, from what I remember, and I could be wrong, but I thought wasn't nobody going to hell yet until Judgment Day. I thought wasn't nobody in hell or heaven till Judgment Day. When did it change to where motherfuckers getting to see celebrities in hell already?
Yeah, that's
Now, how was y'all taught?
that's all you want to deal with.
Press 1 if you was taught once you die you go to heaven or hell, or press 2 if you was taught, baby, ain't nobody going to hell or heaven until Judgment Day. Now, which one is it? Because, yeah, if it's number 2, what I'm thinking and was remember as a kid was taught, then how's all these celebrities being seen up in fucking hell? And it started to make me think, is these people on some type of shit to where they hallucinating? A lot of this be hallucinations that these people are having?
That's crazy.
I don't know, but it's just seeming strange to me. I just like, oh my God, she say Biggie was in the jail cell. She say she seen him at first holding on to the cell, looked like he was on fire from the inside, like somebody had exploded a bomb in him. Then she say the demons came and got him, pulled him out of the cell. She seen a crown on his head and him in a robe. Then they threw him in this, what she describing as a big blender, and blended him up. And then he was a blob. Then he regenerated. And then they threw him back in the jail cell looking thing. And he exploded again and started hollering and screaming and wailing.
Didn't we just talk about mental illness?
What? What a bitch!
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I just don't be knowing what to believe from these people. Then she went on to talk about Michael Jackson, and she's saying, yeah, Michael Jackson want us to know don't play no more of his music, because every time they play the music, we play the music or listen to one on his phone, then that's when the demons get to whipping them and making them dance. So she got me scared to play damn Beat It and all that old shit, bitch. I'm just like, oh my God, we can't play no mic? What we gonna do for Halloween when it's Thriller time?
I know you ain't believing that crap. Come on now.
Child, I was just like, oh my God, this is messy. I'm like, where's these people getting...
What you just explained, that sounds like some kind of drugs that she was on, had her hallucinating, and she was on something. Because, come on now.
Child, it's messy. It's messy. And I just was like, and then after her, cause she been the most talked about person, I guess. It seemed like every time they attach a celebrity to it, they get a little bit more exposure. More people get to hear about it. And so after she been getting her exposure, I've been noticing other people been popping out and saying they little 1-2s and giving their experiences of what hell is like, and all these people saying they either went through a near-death experience where they probably was supposedly died for like a few minutes, to where some people are saying they experiencing all of this in their sleep. And I think in her situation, shit, I don't even remember her exactly explaining how she was like she was making it sound like she was doing an out-of-body experience.
When she was out of her body for a while, and she was talking about all of that with Biggie. I'm just not.
How long you can stay out of your body? How long? Oof, child.
That's why I don't be messing with that stuff, because I believe in my God, and I know good and well if you go out. Now I know my uncle years ago said that he saw the light, but then they brought him back. But that's all he said. He saw the light, and then they said they brought him back. But seeing all this other stuff, all he said was he seen a light. He seen light, and that was it. But Nah, not none of that stuff. Because that homegirl sounded like she was on some acid or something.
It's if y'all look it up, cause it's on YouTube too. Queen, I think her name is Queen, and they'll probably have like the thumbnail with Biggie and two. Cause she said she couldn't see, she didn't get to see Tupac. She said she just seen him out the corner of her eye, but she said Jesus didn't allow her to see him and his torment. She was just allowed to see Biggie's torment because she loved Biggie once upon a time and she liked his music and all this old stuff. And then she said she was able to see Michael Jackson too. I said, Lord, messy boots. But that's where I'm like, how is all these people seeing all these folks in hell? When child, I didn't think nobody was in hell or heaven.
They didn't see that. They just giving people stuff to talk about because they know good and well. Come on now. She seen all of that with Biggie, and she was dead, and then she came back. And
child. And then they keep saying the parts that they kept saying was people regenerating. Hey T-Lown, hey Andrea. They talking about they regenerate. So you pretty much go through whatever torment you going through, you go through it. Cause she say you get your feeling, you get all your feelings and stuff. You still feel all this stuff. So she's saying he felt the crushing of his bones and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. And then she say, then you regenerate back. And then the other folks was saying it too that I was hearing. They was saying it too, like you go through this torment and then you regenerate to go back through the same torment. So you basically just rinse and repeat. I'm just like, oh my God. Child, that's just been messy. I'm just like, wow, what's really going on? She said, oh hell no, Miss Angel TV, I'm done now. She lying. on baby daddy. Everybody know that Tupac is in Cuba. Child. But it seems like they always attaching a celebrity, which makes it kind of strange to me too. Because I'm like, why you just ain't describing no normal person?
You ain't seen your loved ones?
Yeah, exactly. Why you ain't talking about somebody you knew personally? But that I noticed that's been going on a lot this week that I've been catching.
That's crazy.
And then a lot of people been talking, and this will be the last thing I touch on, then I'm going to dip off Renegades. But I enjoyed y'all for coming through and kikiing it with me and Stephanie on tonight, honey. And we'll do this more often, child, because I just be wanting to talk my shit with child. But, you know, the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. Oh, what happened?
My dad, she was stupid. She said, so Jesus taking people on a tour to hell, showing them Michael Jackson and sending them back.
That's basically what it is in a nutshell. The lady was describing.
That's what they say.
Child.
She said Jesus taking them on a tour.
Child.
That Jesus ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know what they talking about.
Child.
Oh my goodness. My bad. I seen that.
Hey, 4 pieces of tilapia. So that's okay,
true.
Reed. LOL. Thanks, though.
Thanks, God.
Another thing that and that's another thing I had a lot of questions for Ken Nola this week because he down there. Hurricane Katrina. Y'all know the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina is coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been a documentary released on Hulu. Now there's been other documentaries released, one by Spike Lee and a couple of other ones, but the main one that people are talking about now is the Hurricane Katrina. I think it's running out of time or something like that. I forgot the actual title of it, but it's the one on Hulu that's currently out. Baby, that has really brought out a lot of people that survived Hurricane Katrina, and they're telling their stories. And it's been very in depth about a lot of the shit that went down in New Orleans at that time, mainly surrounding the convention center and the Superdome. Now, what people fail to also realize is, yes, Hurricane Katrina did affect New Orleans in a massive way. But what people kind of fail to remember too is that Mississippi got really ravaged. Okay? Really ravaged from Hurricane Katrina. So a lot of people have been coming out since the anniversary, and if y'all think about it, a lot of these people that's speaking out now, they were probably kids and teenagers at the time. So they endured some of those horrific experiences at the Superdome, at the convention center, and just at their homes or wherever they may have been at the time when Hurricane Katrina hit. And a lot of these stories, honey, will definitely have you gagged. Okay? Oh my God. Oh my God. Have you seen some of the stuff that's been popping up about that, or heard any of the survivor stories, Stephanie? Child, it's definitely been eye-opening. Some of the people believe that the government set that whole thing up, and they are saying that allegedly it's a possibility that some BOMBs was set off because the people are still recollecting and remembering the sound of a BOMB. Child, they talking about some of them firefighters and police officers that were sent out there and that was so spooked and shook that they was immediately wanting to unalive people, mainly people of our color, for being hungry, left with no water for almost a damn week. Because I can remember, now what I can remember at that time, it was a really bad mix. It was really bad. I can remember when Kanye came out and said George Bush don't like black people. Remember when Kanye was still kind of saying a little bit, and he came out and said that? I remember all that shit, and they did do them people wrong down there, because they had them fucked up for almost a whole week with no help. Mind you, the president done flew over the motherfucker with his damn private plane and shit, seeing all these people. Then they called them all type of criminals and stuff because they had to resort to looting to get the necessities that they needed. People had young babies out there, newborns, elderly people. A lot of people like committed suicide because they couldn't deal with the stress and the turmoil and the uncertainties. Child, some of these stories is horrific.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
And it's definitely eye-opening, and it's giving us another look into what we just seen. Like, I feel like we only seen a tip of the iceberg when it came to that at that time. And now a lot of people...
what's her name about it? Lady Nika. She said she was in...
Lady Nika was in that?
That's what she said.
Oh, wait, she probably would have been. Wait, but I thought Nika was in Louisiana. Wait, that is New Orleans. My bad. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm a little tipsy, y'all. My bad. Oh, I'm a little tipsy, child. I got a little...
I was trying to say
That was my dumb blonde moment. Ooh, no, man, bitch. Ooh, no, man. Wait a minute. I said it. And I said it like I was certain, child. I'm like...
I was like, really, QB?
My bad, y'all. My bad. Oh, yeah. Lady Nika probably... Did she have to go to one of them places like Superdome or Convention Center?
Well, maybe you should ask her for an interview.
Yeah, because I see a lot of people talking about it now, and you know, we knew about what we was able to see on the news, and remember a lot of people was blaming the mayor. Remember that man? They was
Yeah,
blaming him a
yeah.
lot, but I feel like he did.
It was really terrible. It was.
It really was.
She said a lot of them are still in FEMA trailers.
They say
Wow.
some of them FEMA trailers was sent to them with mold and asbestos and all type of shit that could kill your ass. It was just horrific.
Mm-hmm.
And you
You
know,
want
I
to
was a
ask
little bit
Lady Nika
younger
if you can do
then,
an
so.
interview about that. For real. I said you really should ask Lady Nika if you can do an interview about that. Her experience.
I probably would want to have more people than just one person. But that would
that's
be
the one that we know of. That's
well, Ken Nola down there. I wonder if he was down there at the time.
You can ask him because I never heard him say it. I just heard her say it.
Oh, okay. Cause yeah, that the way they did our people down there.
Yeah, them trailers were messed up, and that's messed up.
You say J Dunn too? She was down there?
Oh hell, nah, we ain't doing her. No.
Yeah, the FEMA trailers had problems. Yeah. A lot of them people never got relocated. They never went back home. A lot of the people never went back home. They had got displaced and just end up making new lives where they were displaced at. But the people that we're hearing from, the actual people that I've been hearing from and the survivors are those that were kids. So they was probably like 2 and 3. So they like in their early 20s, probably like early 30s, like late 20s and shit like that. And so they telling from what they seen as kids and what they had to go through and what they remember and witness. And then you still have some of those folks that were a little bit older, you know what I'm saying, like around our age now, that, you know, was about our age now then, that's, you know, still here to tell about what happened and
their experience.
And it is definitely eye-opening. It is truly eye-opening because, like I said, from what we seen at that time, it was bad. And a lot of people had a lot of opinions because, you know, the media show us shit in a bad light to persuade our opinions of the shit. And it did have a lot of people believing that them people was down there. And it was some murderous, like deceitful, criminal shit going on down there. But when it came to the actual looting for some necessities and supplies and shit like that, and with that white lady who was over them, they say she gone now. She called them looters and said the National Guard would do whatever they would have to do for you criminals and thugs and shit like that. That shit was fucked up.
Yeah.
That shit was really fucked up. Hey, Real Sunshine. Yeah, it really was. But I've been getting into that too and hearing some of those stories from those people because we never really got we didn't have no insight on what was actually happening in there and the conditions that they had to go through. Like, oh my God, the conditions were so inhumane, and to know that people lost their lives and got separated from their families and shit like that, man, and to know that some of them people are still impacted by that almost 20 years. It's going to be I think they said the 20 or 25th anniversary of that shit. Well, I ain't gonna say all that shit, but of that situation. I
don't know for sure.
It's like, I think it's the 20th year. I think they said either 20th or to know that they still like affected by that, it's definitely heart-wrenching. Yep, no electricity or gas, and Mississippi, yep, headed rough, yeah. I seen the wreckage from Mississippi. I was like, oh my God, we was always hearing so much about Louisiana, Baby, the way Mississippi got fucked up, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Perhaps if y'all take a look at it, or, you know, catch any of the stories or what have you, we could talk about it more at a later date. But I had really been seeing a lot of that too, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is definitely eye-opening.
Yeah.
But I'm finna get on up out of here. Thank y'all for coming through, Renegades. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening and have a beautiful start of the week. And like I always tell the girls, if you ain't cute, keep it cute, okay? If you ain't cute, keep it cute. You all be blessed. Have a good night. And thank you to anybody who may have super chatted or cashed at me. I appreciate you all tremendously. Shout out to all the members, all of my Renegades. Shout out to all my LGBTQIA plus individuals in the building. A big shout out to my girl Stephanie for always holding it down for us. And a big shout out to the replay gang. You all be blessed. Have a good night. And any last words, Steph Boo?
Good night, Renegades. Love you.
Love y'all, Renegades. Y'all be blessed. Have a good night. And I'll holla back. Gang, gang.
Ooh.